Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to perform an emergency stop. That's right. So why would you have to know what to do for an emergency stop? There's two main reasons. Reason number one, you're going to have to do this when it comes to doing your CDL road test. And if you don't do this correctly, it could mean the difference between passing and failing. And reason number two is you never know what happens in the real world out there, so you want to make sure that you're prepared where in case you have to stop in case of any type of emergency, you have to know legally what you have to do or you might be liable. So let's break it down. So when it comes to your CDL road test, the third portion of your CDL road test, which is going to be driving on the road, one section of that road test is going to be actually performing an emergency stop and letting the examiner know exactly that you know how to do this maneuver. So it's pretty much three simple parts. It's not that complicated. Step number one, you're going to have to pull over to the side of the road. So you're going to have to pull over to the right side of the road. Make sure you do not forget your turn signal. So you're going to turn signal to the right, check out your traffic, make sure it's clear, pull over to the side of the road. You want to make sure whenever you're pulling over to the side of the road, try to keep as much of the vehicle on the pavement as possible. You want to get out of the lane, but on the pavement if you have a shoulder. In most cases, when it comes to taking the road test, they're going to ask you to pull over where you have a shoulder itself, so you're not going to get stuck in the mud. Because that's the last thing you're going to want to do on a CDL road test is get stuck in the mud and you can't get out of there. So step number one, don't forget, turn signal, check the traffic, pull over, make sure you stay on some type of hard surface so it's easy for you to pull away. Step number two, when you actually are on the side of the road, you want to make sure that you're not blocking any traffic. So if you're not in front of any intersection and you're completely out of the lane as much as possible in a safe situation. Now that you're there, you want to come to a complete stop, put the vehicle in neutral, set the parking brakes, and do not forget to put on your four-way flashers or your hazard lights. Very, very important. If you forget this part of the test, it could be a lot of points against you, which could mean that you're going to fail. So once you do that, you're going to assess the situation, and during the road test, that's all you have to do for an emergency stop. So now from there, you kind of get back onto the road. Once the examiner says okay, continue back onto the highway or onto the road, wherever you are. You're going to want to make sure you put on your signal to the left. You want to release the brakes, put it in drive, check the traffic, make sure that you're checking traffic correctly. And if you have space on the shoulder, you can start speeding up on the shoulder to merge. If you have no space, then you're going to have to kind of merge onto the road immediately. Just make sure you have no cars or traffic coming in. So that's all you're going to have to do for the road test portion. Now let's bring it to real life. So if you're going to have to stop for an emergency reason, say you have a mechanical issue that you have to pull over to the side of the road and check out. Or say for whatever reason whatsoever, anything that happens, you want to pull over to the side of the road for any type of emergency reason. The first two steps are exactly the same. So what you're going to do, put in a turn signal, pull over to the side, make sure you're going to stop on some hard surface. Make sure that you're going to, when you come to a complete stop, put in neutral, apply the brakes, four-way flashers. And then the next part for the real world is you're going to have to put out your three triangles. So every truck is equipped with three reflective triangles that look just like this. And now you're going to have to actually place them out correctly if you're planning to stay there more than 10 minutes. So that being said, how do you know where to place them? If you're on a two-lane road, which means traffic is coming in both directions, you're going to want to place two of the triangles behind the vehicle and one in triangle in front of the vehicle. So you're going to be 100 feet in front of the vehicle, 100 feet behind the vehicle, and 10 feet behind the vehicle, right? If you're on a road that only has traffic coming in one direction, which means the traffic's only coming in behind you, or another way to say it, a divided highway or a one-way road, you're going to put all three triangles behind you. It's going to be 10 feet behind you, 100 feet behind you, and 200 feet behind you. Now, if you forget to put out the triangles within 10 minutes of stopping and it causes an accident, you are fully liable for anything that happened there. So somebody loses their life or anybody gets hurt for whatever reason, because you did not put the triangle out, you are the hazard, you're the one who's going to be responsible. And that can be an extremely painful fine. Plus, you definitely don't want to be hurting anybody. So you definitely want to make sure that you're warning people that you are stopped there. Now, as you're placing the triangles, another thing that people tell you to do is put the triangle chest high, so then any kind of traffic coming to you can actually see it whether it's day or night. Now, if you have triangles, another thing that you can also use is flares as well, especially in a nighttime situation. It's more bright. You want to warn people that's happening. So that's pretty much what you have to do for an emergency stop. If you like this lesson, make sure you hit the like button on this video and subscribe to our channel. We're always putting out content just like this to help you out. Now, if you're looking to get more hands-on training from the best driving school in the country and you want to get your CDL license, there's no place better that you can go than Driving Academy. We're located in Linden, New Jersey, and we have the best driving school in the entire country. One of the cool things about our school is, one, we're open up 7 days a week, which means we could work around any kind of training schedule that you have. All you need is $500 down to get started. And then we also have what we call a guaranteed training program, where we're going to give you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the test. That means you're going to keep going for the test until you pass at no extra cost to you. And one of the cool things that we have exclusive to our school is that we can actually give you the CDL road test. That's right. We're going to be the ones training you, and we're going to be the ones giving you the test. You never have to go to a DMV. Once you pass the test at our third-party testing site, then you can go to any DMV to pick up your actual CDL license. So if you want some more information on any of that, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.